Now, I've been using Breakthrough Clean products for well over a decade now, clear back when they started out on Instagram, and long before I ever thought I was going to start a YouTube channel. And for the last few years of having this YouTube channel, Breakthrough Clean has been one of my biggest supporters. They have provided tons of cleaning products for me to keep the guns clean and running on the channel, a lot of super cool accessories, and they have also provided me with a very nice discount code for my subscribers. Well, the other day I got on their website. I had not been on there for quite a while, and I just wanted to see what new products they had that I haven't seen yet. And I saw these, the brand new shield mats from Breakthrough Clean. So I reached out to them and I told them that I would really like to test out these mats on the channel. And not only did they send the mats, they were nice enough to send a lot of other stuff, so there's going to be a lot more reviews coming up in the future. So let's check out what makes these shield mats so awesome. Alright, let's start out with the shield mat for handguns first. The dimensions on the handgun mat are 11.8 inches tall by 17.8 inches long. Now, the packaging on the Breakthrough Clean products is always top notch. We are taped up. We got our Definition knives at G in here. And if you have not checked out Definition knives, make sure you get over there and check them out. Get this tape cut. And there is our mat. Now, this is made out of a very pliable PVC material. And look how thick that mat is. It's got to be close to 1/4 inch thick. There is the back side. And looking at this, I'm going to guess that it's going to be very durable and last quite a long time. Now, over on the top right side of the mat, you do have 2 spots that are magnetized. And I must say they work pretty well. Got a very small spring here out of the Springfield Echelon, and as you can see, dropping it on there, it goes right to the magnet. Same over here. Now, over on the bottom right corner of the mat, right below the magnets, you do have a nice cutout here for extra parts. It's recessed in about 1/8 of an inch, so that should definitely help to keep things from rolling off of the mat. Now, up at the top of the mat, you have the exact same thing. Got another really nice cutout for parts. Over on the far left, you have a very nice big cutout here for some of your larger parts. And down here at the bottom, you have the same thing. You got another nice little cutout for smaller parts here. And then right here in the middle of the mat, you've got a really nice big work area. Now, one other really nice feature on these mats, if you don't like leaving your mats laying on your bench or your work area, they do have a couple tabs cut here in the top, so you can put a couple nails or a couple screws on the wall, and you can hang your mat up when you're done using it. Now we'll move on to the rifle mat, which is 11.8 inches tall, just like the pistol mat, but this one is quite a bit longer at 35.8 inches. So obviously this is made out of the exact same material, but the layout of the mat is quite a bit different than the pistol, so let's go over that real quick. So over on the far right side, instead of having 2 magnet areas like the pistol mat did. The rifle mat has 3. Over on the far left side, you've got a nice big cutout here for some larger parts. And in the bottom left corner, you've got a very small little area to keep some of your smaller parts. Now in the very middle of the mat, we've got a very large work area, which will be great for working on AR uppers, barrels, things like that. But a very nice spacious area right in the center. Now we move right up above the main work area, and here we have 3 pretty good sized cutouts for some extra parts. Now up at the very top of the mat, you've got another really nice long cutout. And this area right here would be great for your cleaning rods, or even laying a barrel in there when you're done cleaning it or working on it. And at the very end of the mat, you have the same tabs like we had on the pistol mat if you want to hang this on a wall. Now, one of my biggest problems that I have with regular conventional cleaning mats that we're used to is over time the ends of the mat will start curling up. And so I'm hoping with these mats that is not going to be the issue. And as thick as these are and as much as they weigh, I don't think that's going to be a problem. Alright, we are a couple months into the future, and I have been using this cleaning mat for a lot of different projects here on the channel. Now, I've been doing quite a few optic reviews here lately, and I've been using a lot of blue Loctite on the screws to mount the optics on the slides, and I've gotten quite a bit of Loctite on the mat, and it wipes right off. I've also been cleaning guns with REM Action Cleaner, Breakthrough Clean CLP, and some other chemicals, and nothing has stained the mat or ruined the mat. And the REM Action Cleaner is pretty strong stuff, and it has held up well even with that. The magnetic spots on the mat have come in very handy for springs and screws and things like that, and they work very well. And one of my favorite things with this mat is the fact that it's not curling up like your regular conventional cleaning mats. These are laying nice and flat on the bench in the reloading room and on the bench up here in the studio, and they have not started to curl at all. So the next question is, do I recommend these mats? And I'm going to say absolutely. I couldn't be happier with both of them. Now the one in the reloading room is getting a lot more use because that's where I clean all my guns, mount my optics, do trigger jobs, things like that. I'm constantly throwing punches and tools and everything on the mat, and it's holding up great. Now the pistol mat I use here in the studio as a backdrop when I'm doing unboxing videos and going over all the specs on optics and things like that before we mount them on the gun. So I'm trying to keep this one as nice as I can because this one is the one that's going to spend a lot more time on camera than the rifle mat down in the reloading room. So like I said at the beginning of the video, if you are interested in picking up a couple of these mats for yourself, or one mat, or any other Breakthrough cleaning product, head over to my website, go to the weekly deals section, and I have a link right there to Breakthrough Clean with my discount code. And that's all I got. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.